Right now at 11, Hurricane Melissa is barreling toward Jamaica. The Category 5 storm could be the strongest in the island's history. You can see the path of the hurricane, and you're seeing video from earlier today of people racing to prepare before landfall. Thank you for joining us. I'm Fred Shropshire. It's too late to leave the island. The storm could unleash catastrophic flooding, multiple landslides, and extensive infrastructure damage. We have team coverage for you tonight. NBC 10's Shaira Arias talked to a local restaurant owner who is worried about his family living in Jamaica. We start, though, with First Alert meteorologist Brittany Ship, who will break down the newly released 11 p.m. advisory, giving us a clearer picture of Hurricane Melissa's strength and path.
That's right, Fred. Every time an advisory comes out, we're checking the wind speeds especially and the category. This is still a Category 5 Hurricane Melissa here with wind speeds sustained at 175 miles per hour with wind gusts over 200 miles per hour. Looks like it's slowed a little bit. It's moving to the north-northeast at 2 miles per hour. So more of that northerly direction, which is going to send it right into Jamaica as we go through tomorrow morning. Here's an even better view of the well-defined eye. This means this is still a mature storm system that's going to continue to track to the north, unfortunately. So the timing of this as we head into tomorrow looks like it's going to be after 7 a.m., between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., probably closer to around 1 p.m., hitting Jamaica as a Category 5 before quickly losing some of its intensity, turning into a Cat 4 before potentially making its secondary landfall over Cuba as a Category 2 storm. In terms of the impacts here with Hurricane Melissa, catastrophic flash flooding, landslides, 10 to 30 inches of rainfall is a possibility, life-threatening storm surge, and also wind causing total structural failure. We'll talk more about this coming up in just a bit. Fred.
Okay, Brittany, thank you. And our team coverage continues with Shaira Arias. Shaira, you heard from people with loved ones in Jamaica. How seriously are they taking the storm?
Extremely seriously. Fred, you know, we heard from him. He told us that he's very concerned. He's very scared. It's a scary moment for everyone in Jamaica and for anybody who has any loved ones in Jamaica. He told us that he already lived through another hurricane in the 1980s, and he feels as though this one is going to be much worse.
People just have to be cautious. And with the level of flooding I'm seeing now on TikTok from the country, and we don't have a direct hit yet, it's gonna be massive.
South Philly restaurant owner Paul McKenzie fears for his family and loved ones back in Jamaica. People on the island are bracing for the impact of Hurricane Melissa, the monster hurricane expected to unleash powerful winds and catastrophic rains. According to the 2020 U.S. Census, there are more than 33,000 people of Jamaican descent living in Pennsylvania. Paul is part of the diaspora.
It is going to flood, and if it is anything like what I saw 1988 in Gilbert, it's gonna be devastating.
He moved to the U.S. from Jamaica 12 years ago. He says his family lives in the center of the island.
I am nervous, very nervous, and I'm saying nervous for my people.
Across Jamaica, residents are prepping. Boats are being moved to higher ground, and windows are being boarded up.
There's a lot of fear and uncertainty. We haven't had a storm of this magnitude in 40 years almost. And so there are many of us who have never experienced it.
The Minister of Health and Wellness in Jamaica, Dr. Christopher Tufton, outlining the government's efforts to prepare.
The hospitals, 25 of them are open. Health centers had to be closed, but we have field officers making sure the hospitals are prepared with adequate water, food supply, medication.
Another concern of his, those who are not taking enough precautions.
We have had at least 3 deaths so far of persons cutting down trees, getting electrocuted. So there's a lot of advisory around trying to be careful while you try to protect yourself.
Here in Philadelphia, folks are already starting to collect donations. Some of those donations, so that you have an idea what you can bring, are canned goods, generators, and also hygiene kits. Now, anyone who is interested in donating can just simply scan our QR code on the screen for more information on where you can bring and take those donations. In Philadelphia, Shaira Arias, NBC 10 News.